Magic the Gathering is returning to one of its most beloved planes with Lorwyn Eclipsed, a set all about the collision of light and shadow, fairy tales and horror, and beauty and danger. Lorwyn has always felt like a storybook world, one that's never been entirely safe, and this new set leans even harder into that tension as day and night begin to blur together. So today, I wanted to look outside of Magic for a second and talk about 5 indie video games that capture that same feeling. The first stop on this journey is Faerie Afterlight. It genuinely feels like stepping into a fairy tale that's just slightly off. You explore a glowing magical forest filled with fae creatures, ancient ruins, and floating platforms, but there's always an underlying tension, like the world is watching you back. What really makes Faerie Afterlight stand out is how interactive the world is. You're constantly manipulating light, guiding magical energy, and solving puzzles that feel woven directly into the environment. Exploration is rewarded, but it's never entirely safe. Shadows shift, enemies lurk just out of view, and the line between wonder and danger is always thin. It's charming and beautiful, but never comfortable, and that contrast is exactly what makes it so compelling. You don't just explore the world, you learn how it works, how it hides secrets, and how it punishes carelessness. It's a perfect tone setter for a world where light and dark exist side by side. If Faerie Afterlight introduces that sense of unease, Rain World fully commits to it. In this game, you play as a small creature trying to survive in a brutal, collapsing ecosystem. You are not the hero here, you are prey. The world of Rain World is alive in a way that feels almost uncomfortable. Predators hunt, prey animals flee, and a massive storm reshapes the environment on a timer you can't ignore. Every encounter feels organic and unpredictable, and survival depends on observation, patience, and learning the rhythms of the world. What makes this game special is how small it makes you feel. You're navigating towering ruins, flooded tunnels, and decaying civilizations that clearly existed long before you. There's beauty everywhere, but it's paired with constant danger. It's a reminder that nature doesn't care if you survive. You have to earn it. Next up is Wytchwood, a game that looks like a cozy storybook at first glance, but slowly reveals how dark fairy tales can be when you actually live in them. You play as a witch wandering through a hand-painted forest, crafting spells, interacting with villagers, and unraveling the strange folklore of the land. Every quest in Wytchwood feels like a fable with consequences. You're collecting ingredients, brewing potions, and solving problems, but the outcomes aren't always clean or kind. People aren't purely good or evil, and your magic doesn't always fix things the way you expect. The art style is gorgeous and warm, but the stories underneath are unsettling in a quiet, thoughtful way. It captures that feeling of fairy tales that were never meant to be comforting. And that moral ambiguity only makes the world feel incredibly alive. Gris is a very different kind of experience, but one that still fits perfectly into this lineup. This game feels like walking through a living painting where emotion shapes the world around you. There's no dialogue, no text, everything is communicated through color, movement, and music. As you progress, the environment transforms alongside the character. New abilities change how you move through the world, and entire landscapes shift in response. Every level feels intentional, almost meditative, and every visual moment carries emotional weight. Gris isn't about danger in the traditional sense. It's about transformation. Watching the world evolve as color returns makes every step meaningful, and it's one of those games where you can just stop at any moment and just admire what you're seeing. Finally, we have Papetura, and this one is truly something special. The entire game world is handcrafted from paper, folded, cut, layered, and animated into a fully playable environment. What makes this game so fascinating is how the medium is the gameplay. You're sliding paper bridges into place, unfolding paths, and manipulating the world in ways that feel tactile and clever. The puzzles are simple, but deeply satisfying because they fully embrace that paper-crafted nature of the world. It's whimsical, creative, and super impressive. You can feel the love they put into every detail, and it stands as a reminder of how powerful a strong artistic vision can be in indie games. All 5 of these games capture something that Lorwyn Eclipsed is leaning into: worlds that feel magical, fragile, and just a little bit dangerous. If you're counting down the days until Lorwyn Eclipsed releases, these indie games are an amazing way to get into that headspace. And if you've played any of them, or have other games that feel like Lorwyn Eclipsed, I'd love to hear about them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye friends!